the end of the day.
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a foul out of play. Way inside.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hurt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time, dead ball, that hit him.
Luis Ariz stands in. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Edwards stands at second with no outs. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2.
That's to third. Bregman zips it across. 1 out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Royce Lewis. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swanson digs in. That one drilled left field, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, getting the nod in this one, Edward Cabrera. What do we need to know here?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Perkins. This to center field, Rojas. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside, just missed. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across.
That's an out.
And they get Bregman for the out. Out number 3. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sanchez back to work. Sanchez in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On the ground to the left. To first, and quickly 1 away in the second. And now here's the Marlins DH, Otto Lopez. And ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1-2.
One out, bases empty. Inside,
2-2.
almost got him. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
Full count.
Ground ball left side,
ball.
and that's just foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Popped up. Tucker really on his horse for it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Base is empty. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Swings and misses. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting
No
out of the
balls.
zone.
2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Jordan Alvarez. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3.
That is it. The right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. On the ground to first.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson makes the play. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swung on, belted. That's bad. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. 1 down. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's down and away. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. Back here at Dyken Park. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Lane Thomas. And that's in the dirt.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. And now for the Marlins, Johan Rojas. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. Foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards will hit next.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
In the air, right field. Tucker should have it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Edwards gets it to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Blake Perkins. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. And he beats it. He's safe. So up next, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. 0-1.
Yep.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say
No
take
ball.
second base,
1 strike.
but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Perkins off of first with 2 away. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2.
1 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. The throw to first.
He's out.
And that is that. On to the 4th.
Leading off for
And
the
at the
Marlins,
plate for
the
Miami,
first baseman,
Luis
number 4,
Arias.
Luis Arias.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And a quick out, number 1. Royce Lewis, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1
Now
so
batting,
far.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Slider right there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. On the ground at first, Arise. Takes it himself. Out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So digging in, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Thomas going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Alec Burleson. There's a swing and a drive. Squeezes it, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sanchez back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Chisholm, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to him in this at bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next is the designated hitter, Otto Lopez. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Just missed. The other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
The batter, the catcher, Alejandro.
1 out, runner at second. Kirk digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Man at second. That's down and in. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. On the ground to third. 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. Lopez around third. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Rojas can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Out to short, Pena. Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swings through that one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Oh, great stop. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
I'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And that's down. A base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really
runners on the move.
Ball.
Pitch is low.
1 ball, 1
and the throw out at third.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run scores.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. Left field, way back there. And it's off the top of the wall. Throws to second. The tag out. But one run is in to score. Blake Perkins up next for the Astros. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive. And
fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
0-2 now. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The rise up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one pushed foul out of play. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in, Roy. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Graham Ashcraft.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
No ball.
The rise. The runner at first with 2 gone. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Yep.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball
1-2.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low, ball 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That's to third. Throws to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. There we go, bottom 6. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
There's the strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Tucker lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. He swings and fouls one off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Chisholm makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now Alec Burleson. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1 low. Man at first, 1 away.
No strikes.
And it one-hops the wall. Coming around 3rd is Alvarez. The relay, and he's out.
There on the tag. Out.
The batter, number 3,
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And he can't come up with it. Coming home. Gets off a throw, and he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the 3rd out, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Sam Moll will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole
No
field
ball.
right here.
2 strikes.
Definitely pounding him away.
On the ground. Oh, what a stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And first offering is fouled off.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw. See.
He's in there.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fought off foul. Chisholm over at second, one down. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Struck him out swinging. Slings to first, and that's an out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's Lane Thomas.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one moves his feet. Hot shot to third. Sends it across to first. And Thomas is out. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
That one drifts inside. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, one down. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's a strike.
No balls, one strike.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now Jose Altuve. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Now batting the left fielder.
2 on, 1 out. And stepping in for the Astros, Blake Perkins. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
He's in there.
Another throw to second, and they're keeping him close. Diaz on second. Altuve at first. One gone. On the ground left side, 6. The underhand flip. 1 at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. This one popped up. Edwards makes the play, and that is that. Back here at Daikin Park, ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Mole back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Fitzgerald under it. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Outside low. Ball 1. Mole, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. High in the air, out to right. Tucker makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Just missed.
1-0.
That's towards center. Rojas settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Burleson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fly ball down the line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Royce Lewis. So they turn things over to the righty, Spencer Bivens.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 76, Spencer Bivens.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Dansby Swanson. And the 0-1. Foul ball there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
He goes down looking. He's 2 outs away. And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3.
Chisholm Jr.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. It's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Lopez. The next up for the Marlins.
Number 36, Tristan Casas.
Pitch
Ball.
misses. Ball one. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. A 4-0.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive, I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, my belly still in the trap. I really